Hey guys, Dzień dobry. Welcome back to Poland Ka Safar. My name is Riju. When we first came here to Poland, we were very skeptical about how we will manage cooking. We might not have time to cook full meals, and also eating out regularly was not good on our pocket, and also it is not healthy. During the course of last 1 year, we have found so many options in the supermarket which you can rely on rather than going to the restaurant, especially like now because of the inflation, where every like the average cost of the meal is around 30 to 50 zlotys per person. So we want to share few options which you can rely on if you don't have time to cook. Let's divide the options into three categories. First is ready to eat, second is ready to heat, and third is quick cooking meals. So we usually find we usually shop so we usually for this video, we went to a popular supermarket chain here called Biedronka, where we do most of our grocery shopping from there and we pick up items from there. The same similar items you can find in other supermarkets like Żabka, Auchan or Lidl. Starting with ready to eat meals. In this category, we have packed food which you can consume immediately without heating or cooking it. In Biedronka, there is a dedicated section only for sandwiches. These arrive fresh almost every day and get sold out on the same day. So it is very convenient for office going people to quickly grab a sandwich, and they taste very nice as well. There are veg option, chicken option, egg option, fish option, but you have to be a little careful because they also mark egg option as vegetarian. You can expect to pay around 7 to 10 zlotys per sandwich. Next, we have smoothies and juices. There are many pre-made smoothies and juices available in Biedronka, and there are many options available in many flavors. Like you have a banana smoothie, mango smoothie, carrot, and many options are available which according to your choice you can choose from. I have carrot juice twice to thrice in a week from Biedronka, and it is 100% carrot juice because even if I keep it in the fridge, it gets spoiled. So the price of smoothies and juices vary from 5 to 10 zlotys per bottle. So the next options available are protein pudding, flavored yogurts, granola yogurts, and so on. Honestly, there are so many options to choose from, and the entire yogurt section has so many varieties of options that you will be spoiled for choice. My favorite option is the strawberry Serek, which is very nice to taste. It is a flavored yogurt, whereas Avinash, my husband, he likes the protein pudding, I think in the chocolate flavor. That is also very nice. So you can expect to pay around 2 to 5 zloty per cup. Recently, I came across cottage cheese, or also known as farmer's cheese. It tastes very similar to paneer. It is high in protein and you can have it along with the bread or fruit for breakfast. So then you come to the next option, my favorite, that is the bakery section, and you have numerous options to choose from. Like I like croissant a lot, so there's croissant available. There are paczkis, different type of pastries, cakes, and whatnot. It's very tempting to walk from that aisle, and every time I pass that aisle, I have to pick up something to eat. These are too difficult for me to resist because I have a sweet tooth, but you cannot have them on the daily basis regularly. So sometimes you can have them. And if you're very health conscious and avoiding sugar and gluten, then you get this option of rice cakes available. It can be had along with the curd or any fruit you're eating. These are very light for breakfast. So moving on to the next category, ready to heat. In this category, we have packed food which is cold or frozen. So it requires an oven or a microwave to heat up. Starting with our favorite dish, or Poland's most famous dish, pierogies. These are basically dumplings or momos, which we call in India. These are usually pre-made and half cooked. They are available with different stuffings, like for example, it is available in spinach, cabbage and mushroom stuffings. Then you have cheese stuffing and so on. Our favorite one is spinach and cabbage mushroom stuffing. So one packet which contains 15 pierogies will cost you around 7 to 8 zlotys. Now 15 pierogies might be too much for one person, but a little bit less for two people. So we always have one packet of pierogi in the fridge always. So there are days I do not want to cook, or I got some work. So it's an emergency dinner for us. Now preparing them is the easiest thing, which I enjoy. You just need to boil some water, and when it's properly boiling, like it's bubbling, then you dump in these pierogies into the water. Once they are cooked, it will automatically come up on the surface of the water. So it usually takes around 3 to 4 minutes for the pierogies to come up on the surface of the water. After 3 to 4 minutes, when they are cooked, drain the pierogies and have it. And to satisfy our Indian taste bud, we season it with sometimes oregano, sometimes chili flakes, and like to dip it in few sauces which we again picked up from Bedronka, like garlic sauce. I think, yeah, this is garlic sauce and this is mustard sauce. So I like to dip in these two sauces and have it. This one is my favorite garlic bread. Back in India, I used to love eating the Domino's garlic bread and the smell of it. So I kind of missed that here. The garlic bread we get in Bedronka looks a little different, but it tastes very nice. So we get this full baguette of garlic bread, which is pre-seasoned with some butter and garlic. All we need to do is buy it and then of course remove the packet and put it in the oven for 10 minutes for 180 at 180 degrees Celsius. It comes out so amazing and nice. I still want to eat it now. I eat it mostly with pasta. It's around 7 to 8 zloty per baguette. Another option in this category is ready to heat burgers and wraps. All you need to do is buy them, put them in the microwave or oven for some time, and then it's ready to eat. So this will cost you around 7 to 10 zlotys. Yeah, 7 to 10 zlotys per burger or wrap. Similar to burgers and wraps, you also get these, there are options of ready-made lunches, such as you get rice with curry, then you get pasta, which is already pre-made. All these you need to put it in the oven, heat it for some time and then consume it. And the cost will vary around like 10 to 15 zloty, and each shop has its own varieties. And all of you are mostly familiar with the concept of cup noodles, where you get the noodles in the cup and you have to pour hot boiling water to cook it. So ready to eat noodles are not so healthy. So recently we came across a healthier option, which is oatmeal. Very similar to noodles, or very similar to how you could cook a cup noodle. You need to pour in hot water, and the health score is also mentioned on the cup of the oatmeal. So here the health score, it says A, which is good. So this is one good thing about Europe, that the health score, the Nutri-Score is always mentioned on the packet. So you can check for yourself whatever you're picking, you have that guarantee, okay, you're eating healthy. Some items which I've picked from Żabka or Bedronka, like Pepsi or Coca-Cola, sometimes they have a health score of E, which of course means it has a lot of sugar and it's unhealthy. So yeah, you can check. One good thing is that the products have their health score mentioned on their label. Lastly, in this category, we have frozen pizzas. So you get different flavors of frozen pizza in Bedronka and other supermarket. We have tried it once, but we didn't quite like it. It is not bad, but when you eat, you immediately come to know it's not that fresh pizza that you crave for. And just like frozen pizza, we also have, interestingly, frozen pasta as well, where the sauce also is frozen very interestingly. And when you cook it in a pan, the sauce melts and then it gets mixed with everything else, the pasta. Tastes well. It doesn't taste bad, it tastes good. So these frozen pizzas and pasta also cost around 10 to 15 zlotys. Finally coming to our last cooking category, quick cooking meals. There's so many things which comes under quick cooking meals, but we will share with you the things which we usually cook on our day-to-day basis. So you guys can let us know in the comment section if you want to know more recipe on quick cooking meals. Firstly, on the weekend, we have brunch of avocado grilled toast, which is healthier and tasty. As you may have seen in the previous video of my day in my life on a weekend, we usually make this recipe because it's healthy, tasty, and keeps us full for longer. Just have to mash some avocados, add some seasoning, apply it between the breads and grill it. You can also toast bread separately and have it too. Grilling the bread will give you some extra crispiness. Avocados can be purchased for 5 zlotys per piece, and the bread is also quite cheap, around 4 to 5 zlotys for one packet. My next favorite snacks is baked potato wedges. We simply cut the potatoes into small wedges, toss it in olive oil and add some spice. Lay them on the baking tray with greased baking sheet and put them in the oven for 20 minutes or so. They come out super tasty. I love to dip this in sour cream seasoned with some spices. For a healthier option, you can switch the potatoes with sweet potatoes and reduce the cooking time to 15 minutes. I have never had sweet potatoes in India in this baked way. It is also cost effective. Like India has Maggi, here also in Poland you get some noodles option. It will cost you around 2 zlotys per packet. I usually avoid eating noodles or Maggi because they are not so healthy to eat. There are days where I don't feel like making chapatis or I don't have time to make roti or chapatis, then I go for tortilla wraps which you get in any supermarket. So this is the tortilla wrap I picked up from the supermarket, and these are whole wheat tortilla wraps. These tortilla wraps, you can just heat it on the pan for 2 to 3 minutes and they get cooked and you can eat them like roti. So interestingly, we make a lot of rolls out of it. So we make whatever sabji I have, I roll the sabji, add a lot of sauce, roll it and have it for dinner. One packet will contain around 5 to 6 tortilla wraps and it will cost you around 5 to 7 zlotys per packet. Okay, so coming to the end of the video, lastly we have pasta. Making pasta, if somebody asks me to cook pasta, I always thought it's a huge process, but actually it is extremely easy. And why it is easy? Because pasta is ready-made, sauce is ready-made, and vegetables are frozen. So everything you have, you just have to bring everything together, cook it, and it's done. For pasta, we always make sure we have different kinds of sauce in our pantry. Like we go to Bedronka and pick up different flavors of sauce to make pasta, and we also buy different types of frozen vegetables. Sometimes I buy only carrot peas, and sometimes it's carrot peas and cauliflower. So we experiment with different vegetables as well. We always prefer buying the whole wheat pasta, which is more healthier than the maida pasta. It is very brown in color and you also get it in different shapes. Now I will quickly tell you how to make pasta. To make the best use of time, first start boiling the water and simultaneously chop garlic. Then in boiling water, dump the pasta and start timer for 12 minutes. Immediately start another pan and toast garlic and frozen veggies in olive oil. By the time pasta is boiled, veggies are cooked. Add some seasoning, then the sauce, drain the pasta and add some butter for taste. Cheese is optional and we are done. The entire process will just take 20 minutes. The garlic bread which we mentioned earlier is the best thing that goes along with the pasta, and you can bake it simultaneously while the pasta cooks on the stove. This pasta comes out so tasty that I prefer it over the restaurant pasta. So these are the options which I wanted to share with you in our quick cooking meals on a day-to-day basis. Apart from these, you have obvious options like cereal, like cornflakes which you eat in the morning, muesli, granola and all that. You have peanut butter and bread and jam. All these options are always there. If you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. I will see you in the next video. Dziękuję, do widzenia and smacznego.